All right, let's dive into an absolutely incredible story. It's a story about power, spirit, and a culture that you can still feel echoing from way back in the ancient past all the way to right now. We're about to take a journey to the heart of a tradition that is seen and felt all over the world. Okay, I want you to imagine something. Picture a group standing together, united. Their eyes are wide, their feet are literally shaking the ground, and this powerful, mighty chant just fills the air. It's a performance that is so intense, you feel like you can feel the energy even from miles away. So, what is it? You guessed it. It's the Haka. But here's the thing. To really understand this incredible performance, we can't just watch it from a distance. Nope. We need to go on a journey together, an adventure, to meet the amazing people who brought the Haka to life in the first place.
So first step on our journey, let's meet the Maori people. They are the indigenous people of New Zealand, the very first explorers to discover and call this beautiful, beautiful land their home.
They actually call their home Aotearoa. And what's so cool about that name is that it tells the story of how they found it. Legend has it that as those first explorers sailed closer and closer, they saw this long, white cloud stretched all the way across the horizon. And they knew that was the sign that land was finally near. Just think about this for a second. Centuries ago, the ancestors of the Maori were without a doubt some of the greatest sailors the world has ever seen. I mean, they set out in these giant canoes from their homes in Polynesia and sailed across the massive open Pacific Ocean. And get this, they didn't have GPS or fancy maps. They used the stars, the sun, and the ocean currents to guide them. It was a truly epic and unbelievably brave journey into the total unknown. So, after making that incredible voyage, what held their new society together? Well, it was built on a few really powerful ideas. First, there's Wano, the deep belief that your family and your community, they're everything. Then you have Papatua Nuku, which is this deep spiritual connection to the land. They see it as their earth mother, something that needs to be protected. And finally, Koro, the tradition of storytelling. This is how they keep their history and their culture alive, passing it down from one generation to the next. And you know what? That brings us right back to the Haka. Because the Haka is one of the most powerful ways the Maori share their stories, their values, and their incredible spirit with the entire world. This quote just nails it. The Haka isn't just a dance. It's a story told with the entire body. Imagine it's like a team cheer, a poem, and a history lesson all rolled into one powerful package. Every single movement, every single sound tells a part of that story. But the Haka isn't just one thing. It's incredibly versatile. On one hand, it can be performed to welcome honored guests, a beautiful, powerful sign of peace and respect. But, on the other hand, it can be a challenge. It can be a way to show unbelievable strength and unity, and to intimidate an opponent before a battle, or, say, a big game. So you have two very different messages, all coming from one single, powerful performance. So how exactly is this story told with the body? Well, it's built from four key parts. First, the pukana, those fierce facial expressions that show really powerful emotions. Then the wehere, the rhythmic stomps that connect the performers right to the earth. Next, you have the body actions, like slapping the chest to create this strong, powerful beat. And finally, the korero, the chanted words that carry the story itself. And this is what's so important to remember. The Haka isn't just something from a history book. Not at all. It is a living, breathing tradition that's probably more powerful than ever in our world today. You've probably seen it, right? Performed by New Zealand's world-famous rugby team, the All Blacks. Before every single game, they perform a Haka. It's their way of honoring their culture, showing the strength of their entire nation, and throwing down an absolutely unforgettable challenge to their rivals. But the Haka is also something that's deeply, deeply personal. It's used in some of the most important moments of life. You'll see it at weddings to celebrate a new family, at graduations to honor a huge achievement, and even at funerals, as a really powerful way to show love and respect for someone who has passed on. And this is really what makes it so special. The Haka is so much more than just a performance. It's an unbroken line of tradition. It's this powerful link that connects every Maori person today directly back to their brave ancestors who crossed the ocean, and it connects them forward to all the generations that are still to come. When it comes right down to it, to know the Haka is to understand the heart of the Maori people. It really is the ultimate expression of their identity, their history, their strength, their joy, and their spirit, all shared in one incredible, powerful moment.
So, as our journey together comes to an end, we want to leave you with this question. The Maori share their story through the Haka. How do you share your story? What are the special traditions that connect your family or your community? Thanks so much for joining us for this explainer.